Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our first class of second year mathematics. I decided to start from chapter number 5, which is linear inequalities. This is why, because chapter number 5 is a very short chapter. Inshallah, we will cover this chapter in 3 or 4 lectures. Then we go to the longer portion of the book. First of all, to understand the concept of linear inequality, we first discuss the linear equation. Linear equation, actually the equation having degree 1. That is, degree 1 means if the highest power of the variable in an equation is 1, that is, here the highest power of the variable is 1 and there is an equality sign. So this is a linear equation in one variable, because the variable is 1 and a, b, c are constant. So this is a linear equation. And what is the linear inequalities? Linear inequality is an inequality or an expression when two algebraic expressions are linked together with the sign this one, this, or this one. Like if we write here ax plus b greater than c, then this is the inequality in one variable, and this is the linear. Why? Because the power of the highest power of the variable is 1, so this is a linear equation, linear inequality. We can also write as ax plus b is less than c. This is also a linear inequality, because whenever we use the sign greater than or less than to link two expressions, algebraic expression, then we call it a linear inequality. We can also write it as this is ax plus b greater than or equal to c. This is also a linear inequality. And ax plus b is less than or equal to c. So this is also a linear inequality. There is another linear inequality. 2x plus 5 is less than 3. So here the highest power of the variable is 1. This is a linear, and there is a sign less than. So this is a linear inequality in one variable. In this chapter, we always or mostly discuss the linear inequality in two variables. As I have written here, 3x plus 2y is less than 6. Here the highest power of the variable x is 1 and the highest power of the variable is also 1. So the highest power of the variable is 1, this is a linear, and the sign is here less than, so this is the linear inequality in two variables. So this is also a linear inequality. Then our next topic is to understand the graph of the equality. How to draw the graph of the inequality? There is a equation 6x plus 3y equal to 6, and we have to draw the graph of this equality. So I have told you, or I am going to tell you, a very simple method to draw the graph of the equations. First of all, divide the right side of the equation, the number here is 6, so divide the whole equation by 6. We get 6x over 6 plus 3y over 6 equal to 6 over 6, and we get x over 1 because x is cancelled with x, plus y over 2, 3 is cancelled with 6, so we get 2, and here we have 1. Now we have write this equation in the form of this. This is known as two-intercept form of an equation, where 1 is the x-intercept and 2 is the y-intercept. Now it is very easy to draw this equation on the graph paper. How you can draw this on the graph paper? Here x-intercept is 1, so we draw the graph, a plane, xy plane, take some points on the x-axis and some points on the y-axis. Here we required 1 because the x-intercept is 1. The graph of the equation intercept the x-axis at the point 1. So this is the point 1, and the graph intercept y-axis at 2. So draw here 2. Now join these 2 points. By joining these 2 points, we get the graph of the equation 6x plus 3y equal to 6. As you see, this is very simple method to draw the graph of the equation like this. Now our main topic is to draw the graph of the inequalities. I have taken the same equation here and draw the sign less than or equal to. First of all, when we draw the graph of the inequality, we always take the equation related to this inequality and we call it associated equation. So the associated equation of this inequality is 6x plus 3y equal to 6. Just we place the sign of inequality, replace the sign of inequality by equation. So this is the associated equation of the inequality. First of all, we draw the associated equation of the equality. Like here, this we draw the graph of this equality. This is the same equality, so we draw the graph of this here. First of all, we write it in the two-intercept form, so we divide by 6. We get x over 1 plus 3 over 2, y over 2 equal to 1. So here again the x-intercept is 1, y-intercept is 2. So we draw this graph, x-intercept is 1, y-intercept is 2. We're going to draw the graph. This is the graph of the equation, not the inequality. But we are required to draw the graph of the inequality. Actually, inequality is the graph of the inequality is the half plane related to this equation. So what mean half plane? This is the line, this is the whole plane. The graph is either of this side or this side. This is the half plane, this is the another half plane, and if we link these two half planes we get the whole plane. So our graph of this inequality is of either this side or this side. If there is less than sign, 6x plus 3y is less than equal to 6, then it is always of the origin side. So there is the origin, 0 is the origin of this plane. So this is the graph of the inequality. If there exists greater than sign, then the graph must be the other side of the origin. Then this will be the graph of the equation. Now the graph of this equation is this one. This is the graph. This whole graph, whole side is the graph of this equation. This is the graph of this inequality. I hope you will understand the graph of the inequality. Next, we again take a question. There is another inequality. We will draw the graph of this inequality. Look, this is 3x plus 4y greater than 12. First we take an inequality in which the less than sign occurred. Now there is a greater than sign occurred. When the greater than sign occurs, again this is the same method we will follow. Take the association equation 3x plus 4y equal to 12. Now first convert into two intersect form by dividing 12 on both sides. 3x over 12 plus 4y over 12 equals to 12 over 12. So by which number we divide? The number which is on the right side of the equation. If there is 12, then we divide the whole equation by 12. If there is 10, then we divide whole equation by 10. If there is 8, then we divide whole equation by 8. We get x over 4 plus y over 3 equals to 1. So this is the equation in two intercept form. Now it is very easy to draw the graph of this equation. X-intercept is 4. I have drawn the graph. I have drawn the plane from 1 to 4 on x-axis and 1 to 4 on y-axis. Because we required the value of x 4 and value of y is 3. So taking the values, so x-intercept is 4. Take a point at 4 on x-axis and y-intercept is 3. So take a point on y-axis, that is 3. Join these 2 points. I'm going to join these 2 points. So I have joined these 2 points, but not the bold line. I have joined these 2 points with the dotted line. Why I joined these 2 points with the dotted line while the question already I have solved in the bold line? Here I have draw the line with bold, not the dotted line, because there is an equality sign also. Equality sign means like this one. If there is an equation, then this is the graph of the equation. There is an less than sign and also an equation. So there is an equation, so we draw the graph of the equation first. But in this question, there is no equation here. There is just the greater than sign. So we are not required to draw the graph of the equation, just to draw the graph of the inequality. So as I have already told you that the graph of the inequality either of this side or this side, because this is always half plane. As the greater sign is here, so this is not the origin side, this is the other side of the origin. So this is the equation. The graph of must be of the other side of the origin. This one be the graph. This is the graph. So this is the graph of the inequality 3x plus 4y greater than 12. I hope you understand how to draw the graph of the inequalities, whether it is less than or greater than or less than equal to or greater than equal to. If there is an equal sign also, then we will draw this line, a bold line, not the dotted line. Now, if the inequality is of that type, x is greater than 2, not y is here, or y is less than 3, then how we can draw the graph of such inequalities? We first write the associated equation. So its associated equation is x is equal to 2 and its associated equation is y equal to, just place the sign of the equality instead of greater than or less than sign. Now we have x is equal to 2 only. So take a dot on x is equal to 2 and draw the graph. Because there is no y, so we draw the graph of x greater than 2 separately and y is less than 3 separately. So when x equal to 2, we take a point on x-axis at 2 and draw the graph. This is the graph of x is equal to 2. Why it is x is equal to 2? Because here the value of x is 2. If we go upward, here is again x is equal to 2, again x is equal to 2, again x is equal to 2, again x is equal to 2. If we go down, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2, anywhere x is equal to 2. So this whole equation is x is equal to 2. This is the way how to draw the graph of such inequalities. So this is the graph of the equation x is equal to 2. Now we are going to draw the graph of x is greater than or equal to 2. As you know that this is a half plane, so and there is a greater than sign, so the graph of this inequality must be the other side of the origin. There is origin. There is two sides, one side this one side this one. So the other side of the origin is this one. So this is the graph of the inequality x is greater than or equal to 2. The graph of this inequality x is less than or equal to 3, we have to draw the graph of x equal to 3, its associated equation, y equal to 3. So we take a point on y equal to 3. We go upward, this is y equal to 3. Now we draw the graph. We have drawn, this is y equals to 3. This is the graph of y equal to 3 and the graph of y is less than or equal to 3, because there is a less than sign. So there are two possibilities, this half plane or this half plane. Which one is the origin side? This one is the origin side, because the origin is here and there is a less than sign. Whenever the sign is less, then you have to take the origin side. So we take the origin side, this one. This is the graph of the inequality, y is less than equal to 3, and this is the graph of y is greater than or equal to. If you told that find the common region of these two inequality, the common shaded region of these two inequality. As you see there, this is the graph of the inequality x is greater than 2, and this is the graph of the inequality x y is less than 3. So which one is the common? This is the common region where both the lines occurred. This is x greater than 2, this is y less than 3. So this is the common region. So this common region is the common area for these two inequalities. Similarly, we are going to draw the two inequalities in two variables and find the common region of these two inequalities. And let us see. First, we write these two inequalities into their associated equations. This is x minus 2y less than 6 less than equal to 6. First of all, its associated equation is equal to 6 because there is a 6. So divide both sides by 6. We have divide both sides by 6. There is no number, so x over 6 remains same. 2 with cancel out with 3. So this is y over minus 3. This sign must be written with the number, not the variable. So we have taken minus over here. 6 cancel out with 6, so this is 1. And the associated equation of 2x plus y greater than equal to 2 is 2x plus y is equal to 2. So we have divided it both sides by 2, and this becomes x over 1 plus y over 2 equal to 1. First of all, we draw the graph of these two equations on the graph paper. Here x is 6 and y is minus 3. So we required the values on the x's. X is 6 and y is minus 3. Here x is 1 and y is 2. So if we see both inequalities, x up to 6, y up to 1. So the greatest value is 6. So we go up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you will see y, there is minus 3, there is 2. So the larger value is 2. We go upward 2 and downward minus 3. So 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is how we take the values on the x-axis and y-axis. I hope you understand. Now we draw the graph of these two equalities. X over 6. So we take a dot on 6. Y minus 3. So we dot y on y-axis at minus 3. Join these 2 points. Just we join these 2 points. We have joined these 2 points. This is the inequality. This is the graph of the equation x minus 2y equal to 6. Now the graph of 2x plus y equals to 2. So to draw the graph of this equation, x, take a point on x-axis at 1 and y-axis at plus 2, not minus. There is minus 3, so we go downward at minus 3. Now this is plus 2, so upward this is. So join these 2 points. By joining these 2 points, there we have joined. Now we shade these two inequalities, because we know that whenever we draw the graph of the inequality, this is the half plane. The graph of this inequality is this one. Its half plane is either of this side or the downward side, because there is less than sign. So this is the origin side. There is origin. This is origin. Whenever there is less than sign, the graph is of the origin side. So this is the origin side. We shaded it. We shaded it. The graph of this is the graph of the equality related to this one is this one. There is a greater sign. So the graph is not the origin side. This is the origin side. So this is not the graph of this inequality. This is the graph of the other side of the origin. So we shade it. So which one is the common area? This is the common area. This is the common area. In between these two lines. This is the common area. Understand? This is the common area. So this is the called the feasible region of these two inequalities. The common region of these two inequalities. The common area of these two inequalities. Now I hope you students understand this topic and you are able to solve the exercise 5.1, which is this one. These are the questions, and I have tried to understand you the concept how to draw the graph of these inequalities. And your homework, you have to do question number 1, question number 2, question number 3 as a practice. Then inshallah we will further solve question number 4 and 5 and go forward to complete this chapter. Stay with me, stay at Bisani Sufia. Allah Hafiz.